Okay, mission accomplished. Last night the car ran a first pass of 13.1, followed by a 13.01, which had me tearing out my hair. Went straight back for another one, blew the tyres off the line, 13.08. Then waited for half an hour, set it up again with a little bit less off the line, and it ran a 12.83 at 107 mile an hour. So yes, it can be done quite easily too by the look of it. This is how it ran last night. Only weight saving I did was take the passenger seat out. Apart from that, everything was still stock, including the roof racks. Probably one of the fastest roof rack 12-second cars now. Anyway, rather stoked with that. Looks like my bleed-in was over 3 seconds and just under 20% nitrous off the line. Running 71 and 40 jets, which probably makes it just over 130 horsepower. Okay, one thing I should probably mention too is in order to avoid the 180 km/h speed limiter. This is obviously a sender unit, and I scoured the wreckers high and low and finally found a 23 tooth one. Now, stock the Fairmont came with a 20 tooth, and you're supposed to run a 22 tooth with a 345 gears, but because my rear tyres are even smaller, I had to run the 23 tooth, which brought it pretty close to it. It was indicating about 177, let's call it, and real speed was about 173. So that's pretty darn close. And that means it's just about at the top speed before it hits the 180 kilometer cutout too. So that's something you'll definitely have to do, otherwise you will not reach your top speed. Tyres, I had them at 12 psi last night. They didn't seem to grip too well, but for the final pass I managed to get right into the sticky part of the track. And yeah, 12.8. I'm pretty happy with that one. Okay, this is what put me slightly over $1,200. Still less than $1,300. I just didn't like the sound of it. That's the exhaust system I'd modified from the stock stuff, which pretty much didn't cost me anything. The stuff I had left over. Instead I put, as I said, from the swap meet, a $60 set of extractors, and from the wreckers I just found a second-hand exhaust, which I put in. I think that was about $75. So it's still running through the catalytic converter too. I think I would have been able to do the 12s with the stock exhaust manifold, and this one, it was just too noisy. So I thought, no, I'll just put something fairly factory back into it. And yeah, it's managed to run the 12s.